US threatens swift and decisive response to any Iran attack. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo on Thursday threatened a swift and decisive US response to any attack by the Iranian regime, in the latest of a series of escalating statements and actions. Pompeo said in a statement, the regime in Tehran should understand that any attacks by them or their proxies, or any identity, against US citizens or interests will be met with a swift and decisive US response. Our restraint to this point should not be mistaken by Iran for a lack of resolve. Trump urges Iran regime to talk over nuclear program, cannot rule out military action. US President Donald Trump on Thursday urged Iran to sit down and talk with him about giving up Tehran's nuclear program, and said he could not rule out a military confrontation given the heightened tensions between the two countries. He said, "We have information that you don't want to know about. They were very threatening, and we have to have great security for this country and many other places." Iraq reduces imports from Iran by 45%. Iraq has substantially curtailed imports from Iran, according to an economic daily published in Tehran. The report says part of the restriction on Iranian imports stems from a general ban on a range of products, while part of it is due to targeted bans on Iranian imports. Latest statistics from Iran's customs show that non-oil exports to Iraq during March 21st to April 20th were $389 million, while in the previous 30-day period, the value of Iranian exports to Iraq stood at $722 million. Pompeo returns to US to discuss Iran regime. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo cut short a European trip and returned to Washington for meetings on the Iranian regime, a senior State Department official said on Thursday. Pompeo first changed his plans to have meetings on Iran after US President Donald Trump on Wednesday imposed fresh sanctions on Iran over its nuclear program. The sanctions target revenue from industrial metal exports in the latest escalation of tensions between Washington and Tehran. Ambassador to Germany threatens companies with US ban over Iran. US Ambassador to Germany Richard Grenell warned companies that they could be blocked from the US market if they do business with the Iran regime. Grenell said, "You can do as much business as you want in Iran, but we have a say with regards to your visa. Because if you do something, we're not going to agree to let you enter our country." Happiness banned for school children in Iran. Video clips recently published on the internet show scenes of happiness of Iranian school children singing playfully in schools. The video clips were strongly criticised by Ali Motahari, Deputy Speaker of the clerical regime's parliament. In a harsh reaction to the happiness of children at schools, he said the Minister of Education must account for them. He also called for the dismissal of the principals of those schools. In some schools, the happiness and celebrations were to honour the Teachers' Day in Iran on May 2nd.